Okay, so today we are going to discuss our new chapter, new topic, that is photosynthesis.
Yes, sir.
Photosynthesis. So, what is photosynthesis? What do you think? Do you have a concept about it
That
uh, from your previous? What it is actually? Hmm?
sir, ji, the production of uh, uh, the production of
Define it in a very simple way. I mean, not need to go for something like. Just give me a simple reason why this process is going on in case of plants. What it is actually producing there.
carbon dioxide,
Uh, think about it. Think about
and
it. Photosynthesis.
photo
Uh,
uh,
it means it is a synthesis of food by plant by using
by using
light.
the light. Yes, sir.
Is it? We will talk about that the mechanism, how it's carrying out there. What is the role of carbon dioxide there?
Yes,
But
sir.
right now, we just need to know, as we know about this, that plants are autotrophs.
Yes, sir.
They can synthesize their own food, right?
Mm.
So, for that purpose, they use light, and especially sunlight, for the synthesis of food.
Yes, sir.
That is in the form of glucose. All right.
Yes, sir.
So, before that, we have studied about ATP, or we have discussed about respiration. The actual purpose of the respiration was to produce energy in the form of ATP, in the form of energy currency.
Yes, sir.
So here we will observe that the energy which was produced in the process of respiration, that will be utilized here,
Yes, sir.
right? So energy transfer to ATP in all the living organisms, it is derived from the light energy by the process of photosynthesis.
Yes, sir.
As you know, uh, photosynthesis is the process which which actually produce synthesized glucose, and we have observed in the process of respiration that we have used a single molecule of the glucose, and we uh, pass through the process of glycolysis, then to the Krebs cycle and electron transport chain
Yes,
in
sir.
order to produce the energy. Actually, we have extracted energy from the glucose.
Yes, sir.
We use glucose in case of respiration, and that glucose is actually will be synthesized through this the process of photosynthesis.
Yes, sir.
Then we use this glucose and to extract the amount of energy from it, and that energy is in the form of ATP.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. So the process of photosynthesis, and we call them photoautotrophs, because now they are here to synthesize glucose, and those plants or those organisms which can synthesize their own food, and through the process of through the help of, yeah, with the help of light, so we can call them photoautotrophs. Photoautotrophs. Are you getting
Yes, sir.
that?
सर जी आपकी आवाज़ कट रही है।
The sound is
यस
was
सर।
wrong. I think network is not stable. Okay, fine. Can you see this now?
यस सर।
Okay, so mm, anyway, so here mhm, anyway, Mhm. Mhm. Anyway, ये पता नहीं किसी को ऐसे नहीं दिख रहा। Anyway, uh, आ रही बड़ा नजर आ रही स्क्रीन आप देख
जी
लीजिए
सर,
उसको।
जी सर।
ओके ओके अच्छा so that was about the photosynthesis and we call them uh, photoautotrophs.
यस सर।
And as we know, there are some organisms which are chemoautotrophs. Chemoautotrophs. We have an idea about chemoautotrophs.
नो सर।
Chemoauto chemo definitely it is for chemicals,
यस सर।
and there are some organisms which actually use chemicals like they use nitrogen uh, in order to synthesize their food, like we call them nitrogen fixing bacteria. Nitrogen fixing bacteria, they are called chemoautotrophs because they actually obtain energy from the oxidation of ammonia to nitrates. They commonly use this ammonia and convert this into nitrates. So they are called chemoautotrophs. As we said, photoautotrophs. Photoautotrophs. They are plants, photoautotrophs, because they synthesize their food by using light. So those organisms which are using chemicals, they are called chemoautotrophs.
यस सर।
We're going to discuss about the photosynthesis. Definitely, we should know about one thing. That is the structure of that is the structure of chloroplast. Structure of chloroplast. All right, fine. So the structure of chloroplast, we have discussed this structure in our AS, where you have studied about this, what it is actually.
Yes, sir.
So again, because we are going to start photosynthesis, here we should know about this, what it is. Double membrane structure, like, and as we have discussed, there are
Thylakoid membrane.
screen is shared. Yes, there are some coins-like structures which are piled up on each other like
Yes,
this.
sir.
Here you will have also, they are pile up on each other, and the one coin or one stack is called thylakoid. Thylakoid, and the membrane on it is called thylakoid.
Membrane.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So similarly, you will have a structure that will connect these two stacks. That is called stromal. That is called stromal lamella.
Yeah. Okay.
Stromal
Lamella.
lamella. All right. So there will be some drops of lipids here. We call them lipid droplets. All right. Similarly, we have a circular DNA. As we know, we have studied about this in endos and beyond theory. So there you know about this. It is a DNA, circular DNA, which is present in, and the whole of this structure we call it what? Granum.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we call it granum.
Granite.
This complete stack is called granum.
Okay, sir.
Here you have the outer membrane, outer membrane, and then you will have the inner one is called inner membrane. Inner. All right. Similarly, this whole part of the area in which these stacks are present, that is called, I'm writing outside here, that is called stroma.
Yes, sir.
That is called
Stroma.
stroma. All right.
Sir,
So we will have some
ribosomes
other.
present नहीं होंगे?
Yes, ribosomes are also present here. We can write these are ribosomes.
Yes, sir.
Some ribosomes are also here. Ribosomes. All right. So these are some structures which are present in the chloroplast. All right.
Yes, sir.
So this is a structure here. Actually, the process of photosynthesis is taking place, and now we are going to discuss about in detail that how photosynthesis is carried out, and what are the steps which are involved in the process of photosynthesis. So we are going
Yes,
to
sir.
discuss. All right.
Yes,
So here, so we're going for. So now the next point is photosynthesis. Let's talk about photosynthesis. Photo. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, as we have discussed, that is the process of synthesizing the glucose by using light. Because plants are autotrophs and they have to synthesize their own food, and that food is in the form of glucose. And this glucose will be synthesized by using the energy of sunlight.
Yeah.
So photosynthesis has two steps occurring in two steps. There is a light reaction.
Yes, sir.
One is, we can say, light reaction. And this is the light dependent reaction. It is light
Dependent reaction.
dependent reaction. And where it is carried out, it will be carried out in thylakoid, in thylakoid membrane.
Yes, sir.
All right. So there will be a second step, that is dark reaction. And this dark reaction is, we call it light. Yes, what it would be, light independent. First was light dependent, so it will be light independent. That's why we call it the dark reaction. It is light independent reaction.
Yes, sir.
And where it is carried out, where this process um, uh, will be proceeded in the chloroplast, so that will be in this stomatal, you can say, area, that we can say stroma of the chloroplast.
Yes, sir.
Stroma of the. So as we have discussed already its structure, so we can easily locate where it is. So let's write a general equation which is commonly used in photosynthesis. There will be a carbon dioxide. From where this carbon dioxide will come? Yes,
सर जी कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड आएगी
it will be diffused into the leaves
from
through the
from
stomatal
ample
opening,
of leaves.
right? And
Yes.
that carbon dioxide is actually inside of those leaves because there is a chloroplast there. So this carbon dioxide will be involved in this process. So carbon dioxide plus water, this water is coming from soil through the
Yes, sir.
xylem vessel. So this water and carbon dioxide, they will combine in the presence of light, and in the chloroplast,
Yes.
sorry, in the presence of chlorophyll. What is chlorophyll? Chlorophyll is a pigment. As we know, it is a green pigment,
Yes, sir.
and the color of chloroplast was actually looking green because this chlorophyll is actually present in the chloroplast, and specifically the thylakoids, which were looking green. Normally, when you will observe them, you will see that these are all are the green in color. So that is because of chlorophyll. Even the plants that you are observing them as a green, and this green color of the plants is because of chlorophyll, because the color of the chlorophyll is green. So that's why we observe the plants, all of the plants, they have green in color. So wherever they have the green color, that is because of chlorophyll. So here you will get what? You will get glucose, and C6H12O6 is the chemical formula of glucose, and then
Yes,
you
sir.
will get oxygen. So now you can label this diagram, this equation as well. Here is the 6. Here you will get 6. So there will be 6. So this is the chemical equation of the photosynthesis.
सर
Now we will discuss
ये आप
about
किधर
the
लिख रहे हैं
जी बेटा।
स्क्रीन पे लिख रहे हैं आप?
यस आई एम राइटिंग।
सर जी ये तो
आपको
स्टक
स्क्रीन
है, मेरे स्टक है मेरे ख्याल में।
नहीं, आपको नजर नहीं आ रही? कौन सी स्क्रीन पे आप देख रहे हैं? आई थिंक
मैं तो स्ट्रक्चर पे ही हूँ, अभी स्ट्रक्चर से आगे गई नहीं। अब
आपकी
आ
लाइट
गया जी, अब आ गया।
ये शेयर नहीं हो रहा इसके साथ। चल, so this was the thing that uh, so this was all about the structure of this. You can observe this now. It's okay.
यस
Now
सर।
we have
यस सर।
next point. That point is to now how the uh, light energy is trapping. This is what we need to know about trapping of the light energy. Trapping of light energy. So we can make it a structure like a funnel shaped structure
यस सर।
that will actually help us to understand how light trap. So like this, we can make it more defined. Actual general structure is like this. So here there will be definitely there will be a light from here. The light source will be from here. Light source, or that is from sun. Then you will have some uh, this part which is inside. We call it thylakoid membrane. That you are observing is thylakoid. Okay, thylakoid membrane, right? So this is the thylakoid membrane structure.
यस सर।
Uh, this is what we call photosystem. Photosystem. Photosystem.
सिस्टम।
All right. So here you will have some accessory pigments or pigments which are involved actually here to trap uh, light energy other than uh, chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the main pigment.
यस सर।
Its major function is to absorb light, but in addition to it, to help this chlorophyll, there are some other accessory pigments which will be involved here. Accessory pigments. Right. So in this case, you will have a chlorophyll here. Uh, there will be a primary pigment that will be present on the reaction center. Here it
यस।
is a reaction center. We call it a reaction center because reaction center. And this is present in the photosystem because we have discussed this is a photosystem, and in this this part which has the reaction center in which reaction will be carried out. And here there will be a primary pigment. There will be a primary pigment, and that pigment will be chlorophyll. And other than this, to help out this chlorophyll so that it can absorb maximum amount of energy or maximum light energy, so that will be helped out by these accessory pigments, and these accessory pigments are actually transferring the energy light which is absorbed from the sun they will transfer this to the reaction center or to the photo system where there is primary pigment, that is chlorophyll. So this is live harvesting a cluster of the photosynthetic pigments, right, which are present. So photosynthetic pigments. Let's talk about the photosynthetic pigments. Uh, what they are doing here? Uh, let me write it somewhere. Anyway, here we will have the photosynthetic pigment. Photosynthetic pigment, right? So this photosynthetic pigment, mostly these are the, I have told you that there are some, uh, in this case, the chlorophyll, and with this all, there are some other pigments are present here, but we are not going to uh, name them because it's not the requirement of your exam, because otherwise many carotenoids which are present there, some other having different, they have the ability to absorb different wavelength of the light, but majorly we will discuss which are present here, specifically two types of primary pigments. We can add them as well. Two are xanthophylls or beta carotene, at least you can add their names, but photosynthetic pigments are two. One is primary photosynthetic pigments are one, that one synthetic pigments. Is it? I think today's there is a problem of internet. Why it is unstable? I don't know. Normally, it never like this. Is it? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Hello. जी, are you there?
Yes, sir. आवाज नहीं आ रही?
I don't know. Disconnect here. Do we have time now?
सर आपकी आवाज बहुत कट रही है.
हाँ भी, आई थिंक इशू है, स्टेबल नहीं है आज. आई डोंट नो क्या रीज़न है इसकी. नॉर्मली तो ऐसा नहीं होता. ओके. सो एक तो मैंने आपको बताया synthetic pigments, and one is chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B, and the second is we will discuss about, that is the secondary one, and the secondary one will be, I have told you that one is, I'm writing here now, these are carotenoids. The
सर
one is
आवाज
beta,
बहुत कट रही है.
one is beta carotene. आवाज आपकी प्रॉपर नहीं आ रही, बट आई थिंक देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम हियर, दैट्स व्हाई ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हैं. एनीवे, हम इसको कंप्लीट करते हैं. लेट मी कंप्लीट दिस फर्स्ट, एंड द सेकंड इज xanthophyll. आवाज आ रही है? आर यू गेटिंग माय
यस
वॉइस?
सर, अब आ रही है.
ओके. xanthophyll
सर जी ये हमारे सिलेबस.
xanthophylls. Yes, you should know about this because हम इसको आगे चुके when you will discuss about the you should know about these things. We will talk about the absorption spectrum as well because these are the very much important information that will give you or help you to discuss the light dependent reaction and light independent reaction. These are the fundamentals of this.
नहीं सर
If
जी,
you
ये
don't know about G,
बीटा कैरोटीन और ये,
xanthophylls, these are
हाँ,
the accessory pigments. For primary pigments are chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. You should know about the name of these two, which are present in the reaction center, right? As I have told you here, the accessory pigments like here, these small spots are actually showing you that it is the accessory pigment. So these accessory pigments we should know about. There are two types of accessory pigments: beta carotenes and xanthophylls. And why they are present here? Because they have the very specific role to absorb the specific wavelength of the light. So we will discuss when we'll go into the actual process of photosynthesis, or at least you absorption spectrum. At least before going to that, we will discuss absorption spectrum as well. What type of light or the wavelength that these pigments are going to absorb. So
यस,
here you just need to know that how the light energy is trapping in the this chloroplast, and specifically where we have discussed the thylakoid membrane, in which it is like a funnel shape structure that light is actually absorbing in a way that it's going into the funnel. So there you have the two types of pigments: accessory pigments and your primary pigments, which are present on the reaction center. Accessory pigments, they are not present on the reaction center, but they are in the surrounding area. So from there, they are absorbing a different wavelength, which the reaction center, or which the chlorophyll A and B is not able to absorb. They will be absorbed by these accessory pigments.
यस,
So this is how light is trapped in the chloroplast.
ओके
All
सर,
right.
यस सर,
So टुडे आज यहीं तक स्टॉप करते हैं, बिकॉज हम इसको फिर आगे प्रोसेस के साथ कंटिन्यू करेंगे.
यस
The
सर,
internet issue भी है, so inshallah we will discuss it tomorrow inshallah, right? So हम कल
यस,
कोशिश करेंगे. ये दो टॉपिक्स आपके जो हैं मेनली डिस्कस होंगे, बट इस जो आपके लाइट डिपेंडेंट एंड लाइट इंडिपेंडेंट रिएक्शंस. सो देन वी विल बी एबल टू कंप्लीट दिस. इसके अंदर बस यही दो मेजर कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं जो हम डिस्कस करेंगे, और उसके अलावा थोड़ा कंपनसेशन पॉइंट होगा, दैट्स टू और थ्री, वन और टू मोर टॉपिक्स which will be involved. So we have specifically three main topics that we will discuss in our upcoming lectures, subtopics you can say. So major topics, your four senses, in which you will discuss the subtopics that will be the light independent and light dependent.
यस
All
सर,
right, we should conclude here and today. All right, and
यस,
please keep one thing in mind: recording. Stop this recording.